why don't we use, or why we shouldn't use plastic straws?
Why do you need a plastic straw?
It's convenient.
Again, I use the word dangerous for this planet, plastic.
Why should we plant trees?
It's a purpose, isn't it? Carbon emission has to be reduced.
Yeah.
By tree planting, will reduce carbon emission. Big corporates who are emitting so much carbon on a day-to-day basis, they have to offset their carbon emissions, making sure you're offsetting. So institutions are coming to terms. Individuals also should come to terms.
What is the impact of not caring?
We live in a borrowed planet. Now we need to make sure we leave a better legacy than what we inherited. We are interconnected. Air pollution transcends borders. Sea pollution transcends. It's one world, one family.
Yeah.
Let's
Hello and welcome back to The Green TV. I am Shruti Seetharaman, a content creator, a sustainability advocate, a storyteller, and today also an anchor. And joining me in conversation is Dr. Seetharaman, who is a sustainability advocate as well, a leading global banker, and is someone who also likes to and wants to propagate on how we can make everyday life decisions to live on a better, greener planet. So are you ready to talk about everyday changes that we can make? Or so
today.
You are very ready. So today what we're going to do is we're going to look at all of the questions from a lens of a parent-child sort of conversation. And I'm going to play devil's advocate and ask you questions like, why should I care?
Devil advocate, you can.
So starting with, the first thing I want to ask you is, why do you always have to switch off the light?
To save electricity. We are using the natural resources. We are in a borrowed planet. There are people to come.
I mean, this is a classic Indian household story all the time. And now we know why we should, because it conserves energy and electricity. And it reduces carbon emission.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. Number two, why do we carry a water bottle everywhere?
To avoid waste, repurpose. You can carry a water bottle and whenever you want to drink, you finish, then use the bottle.
Refill.
Don't throw it.
Yeah.
Refill it.
And it also saves money.
Yeah.
So you're being sustainable and smart.
I carry, nice water bottle with me. It's a permanent one.
I mean, I always have a water
There's a gym or otherwise, I carry.
Good practices.
So take a bottle, throw every time. It doesn't make sense.
Okay. Another question. Why should I not throw away food or waste food?
Because food waste is a water waste, earth waste, right? You have landfill. So at the same time, there are people who are hungry and we can make the best use of this food, which is construed as a waste for someone's need. Makes sense?
Yeah, I mean, when you realize how much food actually does get wasted, this is actually a very impactful big one.
True.
Okay, the next one is, why do we reuse shopping bags?
Plastic waste, single use of plastic is something which is absolutely dangerous for this planet.
Yeah.
Plastic lives more than the human, as I always say. So you carry a bag, cloth bag, fill the bag, whatever you want to purchase, and then put it in your kitchen or fridge.
Yeah.
And come back again, reuse it. Why do you need a plastic bag every time? Put it into trash, and that gets into rough weather.
Yeah. And plus, I think reusable totes are totally in fashion. It's a whole personality trait. You can get one that you really like, that speaks loud volumes of what you are like. You can customize it, and I think it's a great way to make a fashion statement as well, not just from a sustainability point of view, but also reusing fashion. Right?
True.
Okay. Why do you always tell me to close the tap properly?
Why do you waste water? It's a limited resource.
Why do you waste water?
Yeah, isn't it? The biggest war is water war. That's yet to come. We are scrambling for resources in many pockets of the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
With the weather pattern changing, the global warming and climate change has resulted in drought in many pockets of the world, increasing temperature, animal extinction. You need water. You need to conserve the water.
Absolutely. And I think as a child, and most probably younger children, don't realize with a very basic action of while brushing, keeping the tap on and shutting it off, which I'm a lot more conscious of now. But I think absolutely water is a very limited resource and we should be mindful.
True.
Okay, next. Why are we walking instead of taking a car?
Why do you need to pollute air? The carbon emission by driving car. If you can walk, do it. It's good for your health as well. Good for your heart.
And you get steps in.
Balance your body.
Yeah.
And you can count every day, 5,000 steps or 10,000 steps.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what we do on a daily basis.
Healthy habit.
I mean, in reality, that's what we do on a daily basis. I think after moving to Dubai, I barely use my car. I walk most places because my ecosystem exists. It takes a 15-20 minute walk, but I think every day all of us talk.
I've given you a Defender. Don't misuse it.
No, I'm not using it a lot, by the way. I've only done 5,000 kilometers in 1 year.
That's super.
That's too little because I walk everywhere. Basically, point is we all clock in our steps, including my parents. All of us get in at least like 8 to 10K steps without realizing, which I'm very happy about. We're getting some cardio.
Very good.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Why don't we use, or why we shouldn't use plastic straws?
Why do you need a plastic straw?
It's convenient.
It's not the carbon emission in producing these straws,
It's not. Yeah.
Again, I use the word dangerous for this planet, plastic. World has to realize it. You as an individual has to realize it. And society has to be transformed.
Yeah.
So, no
I recall this.
plastic.
I recall the turtle situation that we saw.
Yeah, we saw it in Sharkia in Oman. I showed you. I think the turtles on the shore, many died turtles, which is tragedy.
Yeah.
They eat
the plastic that's in the
plastic.
ocean. Yeah, very sad. Okay, next question is, why should we be repairing things instead of buying new ones?
If you can repair it, make it usable. A, it's cost effective for you. B, you are not replacing it when you can reuse it. And you can also understand every production cost carbon emission, manufacturing. And again, it's our purpose to ensure we live in minimalism. Repair comes into prospects. If you can use it through repair, that's the best. If you can use your car, if you can use your clothes, just tailor it and make it work. Why not?
I think not bragging or patting myself on the back, but I think I'm a good propagator of repairing. I'm a hoarder more than a shopper. It's not that I don't shop. I do shop. I know I do shop. But I'm a very big hoarder. There's a reason why I have a lot of shoes. It's because I collect, repair. It's a habit. Like I used my first car for like 14, 15 years. And I don't think I ever seemed to think like I needed an upgrade until you asked me to get an upgrade.
That way you have been very conscious.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a hoarder. Which is also sustainable. So it works out.
Yeah. Recycle it always.
Reuse, keep reusing and repurposing and
also.
fixing as much as possible. And then
you can repair it most of the time.
Good to know I had some sustainable habits.
Yep.
Even when I was a kid. Okay, next question. Why do we switch off appliances completely?
You save energy. Simple, and it's also good for the equipment.
Yeah.
These gadgets, they're heating up. They consume energy when you keep it on. You don't need to do that. Consciously or unconsciously, you should never make the mistake of keeping the electricity on. It goes on and on and on and on. It sucks the resources, natural resources of this beautiful planet.
Yeah.
So when you don't want to use it, shut it down and you can restart tomorrow morning or whenever you want.
I think I've gotten into a conscious habit of switching off the lights and the TV every time I leave the house if I'm watching TV. Even if I'm going for like a short walk, even if I'm just going downstairs to the grocery store, I switch off everything, which I think you propagated for me. Like every time, both Amma and you always told me switch off the lights, we're not using it in the room. Even the bathroom lights, don't leave it on, which I think, thank you for propagating that. I think it does make a big difference. Also saves me some electricity bill money. Okay, next question is, why should we plant trees? We've been told since a kid, like, always plant a tree. Seeds are important. My grandmom, your mother, used to always, like, after eating, especially eating mango, she used to always say, don't throw the seed. She used to replant it, wash it and replant it. Many things like that. So
it's a purpose, isn't it? Trees, of course, produce oxygen. And we have to necessarily recognize carbon emission has to be reduced.
Yeah.
By tree planting, you offset the carbon emission. That's the purpose. So today, if you look at carbon trading, it's a very important exchange. What happening around the world, big corporates who are emitting so much carbon on a day-to-day basis, they have to offset their carbon emissions. In Amazon or Sub-Saharan Africa, they plant trees, and there are certified programs, and making sure you're offsetting. So institutions are coming to terms. Individuals also should come to terms. You plant trees within your ambit. Vertical planting is possible. So there are ways and means of planting trees that's good for this planet.
Sounds great. And now into a topic which I am guilty of is online ordering. Why should we try and reduce online ordering?
Look at the packaging, small or big. The kind of packaging is online delivery comes. I've seen tragedy. You walk into the shop, buy it out. It's good for your health, and you can see the cost comparatives, and you can also look at options available to you instead of taking something which is convenient and it's polluting.
Well, I can say for myself that I do prefer clothes shopping in person. So at least I'm doing my little bit, but I will try and be more conscious about online ordering when it comes to, generally that's what I use it for in terms of food or cosmetics or products, because you don't really need to test them out completely. But I will be mindful. It's good to know.
You're using a mobile, you don't want to be mobile.
I like it. I never thought about it like that. Very nice. I think this is our tagline for this episode. You're using a mobile, but you don't want to be mobile. Why? No, be mobile. Okay. And lastly, why should I care about all of this that you're telling me? Like, what is the impact of not caring?
We live in a borrowed planet. We have come to this planet, we inherited, right or wrong, good or bad legacy. Now we need to make sure we leave a better legacy than what we inherited, right? So it's your world. Youngsters should recognize, or even elders should recognize, whatever be your lifespan, how much you can contribute to this planet. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. The whole world should be happy, and we are one family. We are interconnected. Air pollution transcends borders. Sea pollution transcends. Right. Sun is for this planet. It's one world, one family. Let's make this experience purposeful.
I like that. And I would just like to say that having this conversation hopefully felt the same for you, but it almost felt like not so overwhelming. It was such a simple conversation, looking at it from a parent-child lens. Hopefully that's what you enjoyed watching. And just in case you want to ask yourself a couple of questions because you want to move towards a greener planet, ask yourself the next time whether you carry your own water bottle. Do you try and waste no food? Do you switch off the lights every time you get out? Switch off the TV behind you? These are small little things. They sound so basic, but
also order less.
Online order less, right? So that's what we've gotten from today's conversation, and I felt like that's what green generation should be about. That's what green TV is propagating, and that's what we should be propagating for sustainability, to make the small changes in our everyday lives, not keep it overwhelming, keep it as basic and simple as possible before we can start making bigger changes, which are also required, but we can always start at home.
At home.
Yeah. So if you did enjoy watching this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.
Thank you.